So most of the time, Teresa and I Rochambeau for who gets to take the lead. She won. So I'm eating her dust for a little while, just like she ate mine. Boy, she is moving. Okay, I'm gonna have to step up my game here. Yep.
So what do you think all those holes up there are for? You think those are bird nests up in there?
I think those are just washout areas, and I think that birds have probably taken residence in them, yeah, as well as other types of animals, maybe bighorn sheep.
You know, the more I think about it, the more it bothers me, all that trash that you see around here. Like, there's another bottle right there. Just pick up your stuff, guys. I mean, let's make this beautiful for everybody. It's kind of a shame when we have to come out here and fill up trash bags with your junk. So please do us a favor. Be kind to the environment. I am not an overly enthusiastic environmentalist, but I like my nature to be pretty. So please pick up your stuff.
Oh, and there's a lot of dust in here.
Always.
Remember when I told you guys about the struggle being real with dust on California trails? Well, I was not joking.
Oh, oh, whoa. Watch out for the rock. Show off.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's fun. Let's get back over here, shall we?
And this is the area I was telling you about where people just come out here and dump. There's a side-by-side tire. And there's not as much trash today as there was last time we came through here, but of course we're not further down yet. He's having too much fun. Too much fun. Here he comes. Oh, he loves plowing through this sand. Woo, look at Griffin go! Wow! And he's gone. Look at him go. He's having a lot of fun out here. Oh my gosh. Was that fun?
That was fun. That is in fact the way you drive a Gladiator. Alrighty. So everybody's out here having a little bit of fun today.
That was awesome. We just had a big crew pass us, speeding through, just like Griffin did. Having a great time, and Griffin is gone. He's way up there, and he left me in the dust. Let me speed up a little bit. And there we go.
Oh, that was fun. So we are nearing the end of this trail. And that is the Salton Sea. And as I said, this is just a whole, like an off-road playground, but people make a mess of this place. Ugh. I'm not going to get on another rant about picking up your stuff, people. So this comes out by the canal. Really nice area here. People just spend the day out here after they have their off-road fun. They do barbecues. They do drinking. They kind of go hand in hand, in my opinion. And just have fun. Yes, sirree, Bob. It's all about that freedom. Let's go up to the aqueduct. Is it an aqueduct or a canal?
A canal.
That's what I thought. I said aqueduct too, and I was like, no, I think it's a canal. I don't know the terminology. I don't work for the Department of Water and Power.
We're going up to the canal, it looks like.
So anyway, this road just continues on. And as you see over there, to the left, there is the canal. Yeah, there are people that actually fish in this canal. And the last time we were here, there was a whole family of people swimming in this canal. Now, I don't know, man. I do not know, but I hear tell that there are people that still swim in the Salton Sea. And I've also heard experts say that it's technically safe to swim in the Salton Sea. Do not take my word for that. I am not saying that it's safe to swim in the Salton Sea. I'm saying that I've heard experts say that. I don't know. Just smelling it, you don't want to go in it.
Now this canal, if you go down this road, it crosses over way.
What if people actually eat the fish out of that they catch?
I don't know the cleanliness of the water, what's involved with that. Again, do not work for the Department of Water and Power. So I don't know what they put in that. I'm not going to eat fish out of it. But people do. People do eat fish out of it.
Way up there in the distance, you'll see some red mountains that goes out to, I don't know where. I don't know where it goes. I was going to say Anza Borrego, but Anza Borrego's across the Salton Sea the other way. But it's a Bradshaw Trail that you can connect to from here, way up there. And then you can take that, a side trail from that is the Red Jeep Trail, I believe it's called, and that takes you back to the 10.
So this, whoa, wow, do you see that? So this road continues right along the canal. And I think eventually it turns into the, let me ask the expert here. Hey babe, remember when you said that road, if you keep going straight, what is that trail it turns into?
You can connect to the Bradshaw Trail from here.
The Bradshaw Trail, and the Bradshaw Trail connects to?
Comes out in Blythe, I think.
But isn't there like the Red Rock Jeep Trail or something like that?
Yes, that's an offshoot from this trail. Once you get on the you take this trail to the Bradshaw Trail, and then there's a trail off the Bradshaw Trail called Red Jeep Trail.
I see.
And it takes you all the way back to the 10.
Ah. Still running the track. You guys are going to laugh at what that track looks like because we've been just really goofing off. But on a day like today, how could you not?
Those mountains in the distance, those red mountains, gorgeous. Makes me think of Utah. We'll be back there soon.
You know, the one thing about this canal road is you really, and I mean really, want to be paying attention as vehicles do come the other way. And if you have to swerve, you're going off there. You're going right in there. You know, on this particular road that runs parallel to the canal, you can put it in two-wheel drive. You don't need four-wheel drive at all. I forgot that I had four-wheel drive engaged. And you don't realize that until you got to make a turn, and it feels pretty weird. But rookie mistake. But it's pretty hard, pretty compacted dirt, sand, and you can catch a little bit of speed here. So if you come out here, be careful.
So we almost did it again. Ended up in the middle of nowhere. I think we're gonna stay on this trail here. I think this is the Bradshaw Trail we're on. Pretty sure. But we'll see.
So I want to show you guys what we're looking at here as the sun is starting to lower a little bit.
The Salton Sea.
We have the Salton Sea over there. Oh, that sun is bright. But that, come over here, straight ahead, past those mountains and Trixie, and those mountains is our next destination. That's where we're going right now.
Yeah, we'll be there soon.
You serious?
This is such a fun trail. What an epic day. And we're not even done yet. We haven't even hit the Red Jeep Trail yet. Imagine in about 4.5, 5 miles, we'll hit it. And then we'll take it down to the 10 freeway. And I believe the Red Jeep Trail, if I'm not mistaken, is up at the tippy top. But this is really pretty. Out my right is the Salton Sea. We've got all these chocolate mountains all around us. Really pretty trail. I highly recommend this. Taking the whole loop that we did. Look at that. That is gorgeous. I would love to camp out here. this would be an epic place to camp, for sure, overnight. I do have a tent. However, I don't have anything else. We would need, you know, some other things before we camp overnight. But in a pinch, we're covered.
Okay, so after we stop for our water break and to show you the beautiful Salton Sea, I won the Rochambeau. So I get to go in front.
I can't get enough of these views out here. This is amazing. Just the colors and the colors of the sunset. Kind of looks like my hair color.
It's incredible, isn't it?
It's breathtaking.
You know, not to get all sappy and stuff, but being out here in this desolation, in this absolutely beautiful desert in Southern California, really makes you realize that all of your problems, all of the things that we struggle with on a regular basis, kind of insignificant. It's a real cleansing that I experience when I come out here. And I always have. When we come out to the desert, I've always really experienced that. And I'm very thankful that I live in an area that I can enjoy this on a regular basis.
So we just happened upon something that we have been trying to find. And now that we found the Bradshaw Trail and we're on it, there it is, the old train track. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Wow. Color me impressed. That's the great thing about off-roading, the things that you see. Oh, just amazing.
What luck.
We found it. We need to stop and get a shot.
Definitely.
Okay, so this is that iconic bridge we were telling you about. We just went under it. We're not the only ones here. There's a little party going on here, actually. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. What a great place to watch the
Yeah,
sunset.
it's an amazing place to watch the sunset. Look at that. And I don't know, is this still in, this isn't still in use? No, of course not.
No.
This has just been abandoned. I think it's been abandoned quite some time ago. I don't know if it was actually at one point used for trains or a highway, or if it was meaning to be and it got abandoned. I'll have to look up the history on this, but it's pretty iconic here in Southern California.
Yeah.
We just happened up on it. That's so cool.
I know. Let's turn them around so they can.
Yeah. So there we go.
There we go.
See,
We
so
found
these are the kinds of things you find when you're just out and about and you just decide that what the heck with it. It's getting late, but who cares? Best part of owning a Jeep, best part of living in Southern California, and honestly, the best part of having a spouse that just enjoys exactly what you enjoy, no matter how crazy it is.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm blinded by the dust. I'm just following those lights in front of me.
All right, guys, so we are losing the light. It is about 4:55, almost 5 o'clock, and we are headed towards the Red whatever, Jeep Trail, and I'll put the names of these trails, the actual names of these trails, in the description of the video. But we are losing the light, and we're gonna head to this trail. We're gonna take it back to the 10, and then we're gonna go get some munchies because I'm getting a little bit hungry. Yep, we are definitely losing the light. Time to turn on my nachos. There we go. That's a lot of light. Okay, so for those that didn't see my repair video on the Jeep, what I'm running here for off-road lights is I'm running the Nacho Quattro spot flood combos, and those lights are just amazing. They put out a lot of light and certainly makes it a lot easier this time of night on the trails when we're actually losing the light, but you still want to be out here because it's so darn beautiful.
We got a bunch of, oh, Jeep. Yeah, a Jeep, finally. Hey. Jeep. Now this is awesome. I am loving this.
Just enjoying the last bit of daylight. Just lovely. That sunset, that vanilla sky in the distance is just so beautiful.
See the guy.
And we got lost, so we had to turn around. Roger that. It's easy to get lost out here on these trails because everything kind of, especially in the evenings, everything sort of looks the same. Yeah, let's not go there tonight.
Let's not.
But everything there looks the same in evening time, and it's hard to see where the turns are because some of them are sort of overblown,
Okay.
and it's difficult to see them.
Coming up.
Okay, this is cool. This is cool. A lot of dust, but hopefully at least some of that's coming out.
I'm going to let you take the lead because you've got more light than I do.
Roger that. So this is really, really, really beautiful. Alrighty. Very nice little cliffs on the side there. It's kind of tucked away. This cuts right through those rock formations. Yeah, I thought we'd never find that, huh?
I know. And I had my camera recording the whole time and didn't even realize it.
Yeah, I got mine recording now. It's just trying to capture some of this. I don't know how much is going to show, but it's beautiful.
I love it.
So hopefully you're getting a good view of the terrain here. As we go through at night. Look at those rocks over there. That is so cool. I love this trail. Teresa and I have been trying to find this trail for quite some time, but the last time we tried it, my phone was malfunctioning on the GPS, so it wasn't giving us the proper coordinates, and we were way, way off. And tonight, guess what? We just happened to stumble upon it. And look at this as we come around. Very cool. Very interesting terrain. A little bit like what we drove through earlier today, but certainly more majestic. Look at this.
Okay, we're going to try and capture this for you. We are in another canyon. This is Red Jeep Trail. And look how high those canyon walls are. There's Leo up there driving ahead and leaving me in the dark. This is awesome. Look at this. This is just flippin' awesome. Wow. Oh my gosh. Now this is a place to camp.
Okay, so I had to, I couldn't figure out how to turn off the forward-facing screen on my camera, so I know there's a little bit of a reflection on it, but I figured you guys, I don't want to miss this, so you guys have to see this. This is really cool. Very cool back here. Whoa.
Does it go through here?
I don't know. I don't know. We should ask them.
We should ask.
That is a dead end.
It is a dead end. Okay.
The rocks have fallen,
Okay.
so we must have missed a turn someplace.
Okay. If you look at the map,
Yep. Yeah, we're way off.
I don't know what to do at
Let's
this.
figure our way out. We'll figure our way back.
Okay. What a sweet campsite, though.
That most certainly is a sweet campsite. So guys, what we came across, and I got the lights off because I want you to see some of these cliff sides from Teresa's lights, but what we came across was a collapsed area. Looks like some of the boulders fell from the top, and it's blocking that side of the path. So we have to figure out how we are going to, let me turn on these lights actually, there we go. We got to figure out how we are going to get past that. It's impassable down this trail, but there's always another trail. So we'll just double back a little bit and see what we can find.
Yeah, this connects to the Red Jeep Trail. How sketch is it? I do not know. Oh. Be careful, coming up. I almost went off.
What do you mean?
Be careful coming up. I'm gonna stop right here so you can see me. I almost went off the side. It says it connects to the Red Jeep Trail, but I think I'm gonna go up here and scout, okay? I'm gonna walk up. Oh my gosh, this is so scary. I said it continues and then it's dark up at the top. So because I don't have any light.
All right, guys, so we are going to, we're going to walk up that hill. I'm going to walk up that hill.
I just
did. Teresa just did. And we're going to try and figure out if this continues, because we just, for the life of us, can't figure out how to get on the Red Jeep Trail. So I'm going to walk up there. You guys can come up with me. And blinded myself. And we're going to go ahead and see what we can see here. And this is actually a really steep area. As you can see, there's canyons and everything, very narrow. So we want to make sure before we commit past the point of no return that there is in fact something other than the abyss.
There's Craig walking up the hill. But I just went up. I didn't have a flashlight.
And as we continue through, it looks like, yeah, it looks like it does continue. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. Yeah, it looks pretty straightforward. Okay, so wish us luck.
Here he comes. It's Sketch walking down.
Okay, so past 2, we are going along a ridge line that's supposed to connect to that Jeep trail. And we're gonna see if it does. If it doesn't, it's gonna be very interesting.
Think we're almost there. Getting close. But boy, that was a sketchy way to go. Guess what marker's in front of us?
I see a marker.
I'm scared to death. Oh my God, I'm so scared.
Okay, as it turns out, that was in fact the right climb, which has gotten us to this beautiful area going along the ridge lines of the mountains. Now it's pretty narrow, and there are some areas, I think Teresa was shaking last time we stopped and took a bearing on where we were at, because some of these roads are very, very, very narrow and very off camber, but she's doing amazing. And I'm extremely proud of her. So stick with us. We're gonna try to see this through. And this is absolutely a fun trail. It's so far, I'm just loving it. It's worth getting lost a couple times.
Pucker butt factor. Oh my gosh. Nothing like finding
Remember to take it slow, okay? Slow and steady.
a new trail at night. This will take us back. Just taking my time. And I see a Jeep down there. I see lights down there. Did you see them?
Yeah, sure did. Amazing, babe.
Thank you. Striping. We don't want to take the shortcut down.
Okay, so we had to take a little bit of a shake it off break. Teresa's doing great. She's in great spirits. She's excited about this, but I'll be honest with you. It is some of these shelf roads. I don't know if you can see them, if the camera is really portraying it, but some of these are really far down. And what makes it worse is, I guess it kind of makes it better, but it's at night, so you can't really see. It just looks black, which is good because you don't know what's down there and you don't know how far it is, but you can kind of surmise that. Maybe I should turn off the topographical settings on the Onyx. All right, so guys, tell me this, for all of you off-roaders there, doesn't it feel good when you finally realize that you have land on both sides of your Jeep? When you're on shelf roads and you come to that little lull where you have land on both sides.
I will do the same.
Hold on. Roger that, baby. How you doing?
Doing good. Can you stop for just a moment?
Of course. You're doing amazing, actually. She is doing amazing. But isn't it... I'm just telling the viewers how good it feels when you come up off a shelf road and suddenly you have land on both sides. It actually feels really good. And it's sort of...
It does. Because there were some spots where we had drop-offs on both sides.
Yeah. So when you have that land on both sides, even though it slopes, it is a gentler roll to the abyss than the more abrupt flip and roll to the abyss that you would experience on the shelf road. So I'd say it feels pretty good. A chance to reset and refocus.
Now we're up at the top.
Trail is so freaking cool.
This trail is cool. I wanted you to take the lead just because you have better, you have more off-road lights than I do. Positioned better.
Wait, if something happens, I'll be the first to go.
No, that's not why. Because you can see the trail better than I can, and I don't want to drive off the side of the mountain. We will eventually get to the bottom. Eventually. This trail is much longer than I thought it was. I knew we'd be up here in the dark. Or out here in the dark. I didn't know we'd be up. I thought we'd be down. But it's a pretty good trail. I have no complaints other than some parts there I got really scared. Coming onto this, there was such a off-camber, uphill, sharp turn. I almost drove off the side. That was pretty scary, actually. But fun. I'd rather be doing this than with my baby than anything else. That's for sure. So I think we made it down to the canyon floor. We've been down here for a while. I'll take this over the shelf road at night with the abyss on both sides. This has been really fun though. Night wheeling, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay, so a little pro tip, if you are out in a very narrow area like you're seeing on the video, and you're getting this constant this and this and this and this, try something. If the road you've been on those narrow tracks where the road goes up on both sides, take your hands off the steering wheel. Go slowly, make little corrections when you need to, give your shoulders and your neck a bit of a break. And the Jeep wheels will kind of find their way through these ruts and get you out the other side. Now don't go too fast. Don't be reckless. But if you want a little freedom time for your hands and shoulders, which naturally are going to get tense when you're doing off-road, give it a try. It actually works. I had to stop for a moment because I just saw the largest jackrabbit I think I've ever seen. It was like the size of a small dog. It was it was pretty amazing. Teresa looks like she's coming up behind me. She's like, why are you in the trail? Anywho, so we are almost out of here. This last part, super bumpy. The side-by-sides have really done an amazing job on this thing. But let me tell you this. So if you're going to do this trail, this is a really great trail. If you're going to do this trail, just be careful, be mindful. There's a couple of areas. It's relatively straightforward, relatively simple trail. There's a few areas that are a little bit sketchy, require a little bit of technical expertise. Certainly if you are afraid of heights or you're afraid of steep drops, with shelves just about 1.5 feet beyond your tires, you're going to be miserable on this trail. But for the most part,
I just finished my move goal.
she finished her move goal. Yeah, it's all that bouncing around and running up and down the hill, right?
Yeah, it's a workout.
It really is. Okay guys, so we officially for the last time, I can see the road right up there. So we're gonna pull over up here in a little bit. We're gonna air back up and we will say our final goodbyes to you tonight. And tomorrow is gonna be a busy day because we have to wash these beasts. It's gonna be fun. I'm not gonna take you along for that. You don't wanna see how long that takes. But definitely a lot of cleaning tomorrow in these little puppies. So stay tuned.
I caught up with him. To be honest, he did stop to wait for me.
This would be the air up point, babe.
And we made it. Aha, we're done! Yay, yes! We did it!
All right, guys, that is a wrap. What'd you think?
That was a great trail.
It was pretty good, right?
Challenging in parts.
It really was. It was very challenging. I will tell you that one of the things, and I don't mean to blind you here, guys, pardon me, but one of the things that I think that I just wasn't prepared. Sorry about that, babe.
That's okay.
Sorry. I just wasn't prepared for, how it would unfold when we got up in the ridge lines. That was actually pretty dicey, but you did a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah. So now we're going to just air up. We're going to go, we decided we're going to go to Coachella and we're going to try to find some place open to get something to eat. So guys, thank you so much as always. Like I said, I'm probably going to break this video up into 2 because it's going to be super long. There's a lot of stuff we want to share with you. So it's going to seem a little weird, but just bear with us. And please do not forget to, what are they going to do? They're going to
Like, subscribe, and hit the notification.
Yes, please like, please subscribe, and hit that little notification bell so you get notified when we drop new content. So guys, until next time.
Hey, before you end the video, show them the moon.
I don't know if you can see that, but it is an absolutely beautiful moon. It's just coming up, just rising, and it is absolutely glorious. So again, guys, thank you so much for joining us. So we really appreciate it that you watch our videos and have fun with us. And it was a really good time.
It was.
So we're going to close it out here. We're going to air up. We got to get to the restaurant before it closes. And so say goodbye.
We've got to drive. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. See you soon.